The topic that we are going to discuss now is the additive inverse. Okay. First of all, let me explain it to you all that what does the word inverse means. Inverse means which is reverse or just opposite to a certain thing which is just opposite, which is known as inverse. So here, since we are dealing with the numbers like whole number, integers and rational numbers, we have to find out something which is just opposite to that particular given number, and the result should come as 0. So we will have a look at some of the examples that I have done here. Let us have a look. First of all, I took an example of a whole number. Whole number was taken as 2. So what will be the opposite to 2? If you see the number line, the number which is just opposite to 2 is -2. So you have to add. Since the name is additive inverse, what you have to add? You have to add -2 with that. You have to add -2 with 2 to get a result as 0. Okay. Again, one more example. Let us take an example of an integer. So the integers example that I took now is -5. So if you add, what would you add with -5? Since we are dealing with additive inverse, that means it should be just opposite to the number given to you. So the number given to you is -5. So what is the opposite number to -5 that you are going to add to make it 0? -5's opposite number would be +5. Okay, so when you are having -5, what do you have to add? It is +5 to make it 0. Here you can see that what is the additive inverse in these two cases. For the first case, the additive inverse is -2. In the second case, the additive inverse is +5. So I have referred to them as the additive inverse. These were the additive inverse, just opposite. If you have a plus number, you will add a minus number. If you have a minus number, you will add a plus number. So that is how. The third example that we are having here is 7/2. 7/2 is a rational number. Now what would you add with 7/2 to make it 0? So what would you add? You would add -7/2. Very simple. Just opposite. If you have a plus number, just make it negative. Plus 7/2, you will add -7/2. So when you will add 7/2 with -7/2, the result will become 0. Therefore, we can say that -7/2 is an additive inverse. Okay. So this is it. This is done. So we have understood what is additive inverse when you add a certain number which is just opposite to that particular given number and the result becomes 0. The number is known as the additive inverse. The examples are given here. The examples of additive inverse, what we have done here, that is -2, 5, -7/2. These are the additive inverse. Done. Next topic that we are going to discuss is the multiplicative inverse. What is multiplicative inverse? Multiplicative means we have to multiply. Multiplication. Inverse means which is reverse of that. Ulta or reverse. Now you would remember you have done reciprocation in your previous classes. What is reciprocation? How a number is, if you reciprocate, it will just go upside down. Suppose for example, if you have 2/5. So if you reciprocate, the number will become 5/2. So the numerator will go to the denominator's place and denominator will go to the numerator's place. Just change the position of the number. That is known as reciprocation. And that is what we have to remember while doing the multiplicative inverse. I have taken three of the examples of three types of number here: whole number, integers and the rational number. Have a look. First one is 8. Is a whole number. Now in multiplicative inverse, you have to multiply a number with the given number so that the result becomes 1. Remember that in multiplicative inverse, the result should be coming as 1. In multiplicative inverse, result should be coming as 1. Now what you will multiply with that given number to make it 1? That is the thing you have to do. 8 is there. What will you multiply? Just make it reciprocate. If 8 is there, so 8 has a 1 below it. So if you reciprocate 8, it will become 1 by 8. Isn't it? So if 8 is there, 8 is multiplied by which number? Reciprocation of 8. So if you reciprocate, or if what is the reciprocal of 8? The reciprocal of 8 will be 1 by 8. So 8 and 8 will get cancelled. The result will become as 1. Second example which was taken was of an integer. What integer we took? We took minus 5. So when we multiply, what number we should multiply? So obviously we have to do the reciprocation. We have to find out the reciprocal of minus 5. Again, minus 5 has a 1 below it. So if you reciprocate, 1 will go on top, minus or 5 will go at the bottom. So it will become minus 5 into 1 by minus 5. When we cancel these two, the result will become as 1. So again we have done the reciprocation. We have found out the reciprocal of the given number and the result became as 1. Very simple. Just have to reverse it. Just have to flip the number and you will find the reciprocal of that number, and ultimately after multiplication it will become, or the result will become as 1. Here you see, for the third example, I have taken a rational number that is minus 7 by 8. So when I took a number that is minus 7 by 8, so what I have to do to make the result as 1? What I have to multiply, or which number I have to multiply to make it 1? Now, as we know that we have to find the reciprocal, and how to find the reciprocal? Just flip the number. Minus 7 by 8's reciprocal is minus 8 by 7. Is not it? The number will go upside down. So when you see this number, this and this will get cancelled, this and this also will get cancelled, and what will be left out is equal to 1. So thus this is it. This is the way to find out the multiplicative inverse. So hope you all have understood all the things that I have discussed in today's video. We will start the exercise on our next video. I'll do the questions which are given. I'll try to explain to you all, and then I'll give you the worksheets. You have to do these things by yourself only. So see you in the next video.